All right, so Fola, welcome to Afro on Beat. We've been basically obviously trying to get in touch with you some time, but we know you're quite a busy guy. With the new sound and also like obviously the new project that's coming out as well and you're about to drop. First off, for people that don't know, I mean, I've known you for some time from when you've been putting stuff on YouTube and stuff. You know, not just the the UK stuff I've known you for, but now you're starting to transition your sound and it's all blended in quite nicely. You know what I'm saying? So it's all falling into place like that. But for people that don't know you, who's Fola and what's the
Fola is an artist, a creative, sing, write, produce, vocal arrange. Yeah, I'm just a music guy. The core of my music is R&B, but I loved all types of music, and I always fuse that into my music. So, like you said, you've heard R&B from me. You probably heard some pop. Now you're hearing some Afrobeat. You probably hear some trap. I don't like sticking to one sort of thing. Only because I genuinely like all types of music. But I always try to find me in it. Pretty much my whole sound is just R&B fused with everything else. It's so fun. As soon as I've always wanted to do Afrobeat for ages before it actually came out commercially. And it's so weird because when I was doing my first EP, my main producer at the time was actually Malik Berry. But I don't know, no one was doing it. It came out, started getting really popular, but I couldn't relate to it in terms of the sound and how my voice would fit with this until Burna Boy started coming out, Tiwa Savage, because they came. I just get this 90s R&B vibe from them that is so strong. So I gravitated to that, and I kind of found myself liking that kind of Afro. So if I was ever to do Afrobeat, I would have to do it the way these guys have done it. They've kind of stayed R&B, but they've mixed that African element into it. And I mean, it would be a huge shame if I didn't incorporate,
definitely
Afrobeat into my music, because I'm Nigerian,
for real.
And I'm not just a Nigerian, that was born in the UK and that's just it. No, I'm very cultured. I go back to Nigeria all the time, so it made perfect sense for me to incorporate Afrobeat into my project.
I mean, it's funny you're saying that because artists like yourself is the reason why we kind of coined it Afro R&B, because it's just a different vibe to us. It's like there's a few artists that are doing it that we feel, that are kind of constituted to this different vibe. One of the prominent, tracks that we got to know you off was from the D Dark track which you done, Star, really, basically, which was a great collaboration. But the new one which you have featuring Ain't No More, called Melt. Now, again, and the reason why we say it's just a different vibe, because when you just move to it, it's like you're moving to 90s R&B. So first of all, how did that track come about, and how did that track make you feel when you listen to it yourself?
Yeah, thanks. Melt was one of the first songs we did for my project. I've been working on it for the past 3 years. Melt was actually like a 4-year-old song. We were making it. It was good, but it wasn't. I don't know. Just something about it just wasn't great. So I kind of just left it off. And then I was going through heaps of songs, loads of demos that we collected, and I sent them over to my manager. And then she stumbled across Melt. She stumbled across Melt because it was on her phone, and I and Amor was in a car when she was doing it. I wasn't there, and apparently they were all going crazy, like, this is a really, really good song. I was like, really?
It's the jam.
So I was like, okay, and she was like, she really thinks I should release this. So I was like, okay. And that was not in my mind. That was not in my mind at all. So we went back to the studio, just refreshed it, because we hadn't listened to it in a long time, and from then till now, you grow a lot. So yeah, we did that, refreshed it, added some new stuff, beatboxed on it, give it a bit of different sounds as well. But I wanted to add the whole bashment reggae thing into it as well, because Afrobeat and reggae music and bashment,
very close to
it's all very intertwined. So and that's what we did, and I just thought I Know would be perfect for it anyway. She wanted to do it, and this is perfect. She's got that really low, laid back, maybe it's almost like raw,
it's
thuggy, sexy sort of vibe to it, and she killed it. Has done.
She's a very unique artist. I'm saying,
Very, very.
and like to me, like she added, because what I loved about Mel, again, which we kind of, it's a great representation of for us as Afro R&B, because in terms of like where R&B, obviously people kind of see it as an English, American thing, but they speak an English language. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's where obviously R&B comes in, and the Afro comes in, where it's just obviously African influences, but everything you kind of brought together, like, and she brought to us that raw, as you said, that raw UK sound. That's why I wanted to kind of jump in, that UK sound, and that's what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it was such a vibe, and it just kind of added to that whole smooth and then just bang. Yeah. It's not like an American rapping, it's an actual one of our UK artists. Yeah. So the blend was just,
and it's unusual because I hardly hear that, you know. I know she does that with her music, but I haven't heard that in terms of like with a singer putting that on their track. So I just thought, hey, this sounds good, I love it. And then when I played it to people felt the same way. By the time I'd finished it, I thought, okay, yeah, this is really. By the time we started mixing it and mastering, I was like, okay, cool, this is good.
Afro R&B, say we get that every time. It's just a different vibe. Afro R&B.